Wow, welcome everybody. Welcome Huey Toastmasters to our workshop. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are, and I am excited too. All right, so the purpose why are you here is to what? What's your purpose? Why are you here?
To meet you.
Right, that's right.
Yes.
Guys,
The
I
main
wish
purpose. You're my idol.
time, right? I think that was 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. I was in Hue for 1 week and I was really dying to meet all of you. But it didn't happen because of the schedule. But this is the perfect time to meet everybody here. Yay! Wow, thank you so much for having me. Thank you for inviting me to be here tonight with you. Hi, TM Din. Wow, good to see you. Yay. All right, Tanya and Fukleho. Did I say it correctly?
Yes.
Hope yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. Our Zoom master, okay, will put us into different breakout groups, or let's say 3 people in one group. Is it okay? What are you gonna do? You share with each other, okay, your level. For example, you give yourself a score from 1 to 5. 1 is the lowest, and 5 is the highest. Okay, and you share with each other your struggles and then your questions, and when you come back to the main room, you share with everybody like the summary of your expectations and whatever you want to learn tonight. Okay, so basically you rename yourselves after meeting with your teammates. You rename yourselves like this. So do you know how to rename? Let's say my name is TM Marian. Okay. I will put my score. For instance, my rating for myself is 3. Okay. 3_TM Marian. All right. So you go and meet your teammates, talk with each other your struggles about body language, and then give yourself a score. Okay. And then later, before we end, you will again give yourself a score. So I will see 2 scores, the first score and then the second score. Okay?
Okay.
All right. We are ready to be moved to the breakout room.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So 5 seconds. I'm ready. And TM Sonia. All right, everyone.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to your room.
Go. What else? Okay. So maybe you guys give yourself a score now. Can you rename yourself? Yeah, put the score before your name. Oh, such a cute pink. I like your background, Ethan. Okay. Yes, so it's 3. Mm-hmm. And for Tien Dautan, also 3. What about for Gains in Depth?
We play safe, everyone. 3 is the neutral point.
Wow.
Yeah, very neutral.
Humble effect.
Yeah, humble.
Humble. Okay, so since our score is 3, let us give. Oh, let's do number 3 and take a picture. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, let's do it. Hi, Games and Dev, join us. 1, 2, 3, smile. There we go. Oh, she left.
I think her internet connection is not strong enough. So
Okay.
she will move back.
It's okay. All right. So, why did you give yourself a 3?
Because I think that I'm not good enough, but I'm not bad. So that's the reasons why I choose 3.
Okay. Good. Like in the middle. I could use hand gestures most of the time. It means you can use. Or what do you mean by this? Oh, not suitable. That's true. That's true. What about Toastmaster Din? Why did you give yourself a 3? You can speak right
Tại em đang tụi em đang bị được yes.
now.
Okay. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, you give yourself a score and then you put it before your name and why. But those seems not to suit the messages. That's me, TM Din. Oh, it's TM Din. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I think we lost you. But we can see the pig. It's so cute. All right. Yeah. So it's a struggle. And what about now that it's online? It's even harder, right?
Yeah.
So in the past, when we had our physical meetings, it was hard already. And then plus now that your stage is just like this big, it's even harder, right? We all had this transition phase from the physical meeting to the online meeting. Wow, so we have 4 more minutes. Okay, so what other questions do you have?
So how many years have you been practicing public speaking?
Wow, such a good question. I actually started when I was, I think, 3 or 4 years old.
3 or 4?
Yes. And my age now, oh dear, it's 31. So 31 minus 3.
31 minus 3 is 28.
Yeah.
Am I right? So yeah, it's far too long.
Too long. Yeah, I needed 28 years to master it, and I'm still practicing. Yeah, because I also learned from other speakers on how they use their body language, even their facial expressions. I think body language and facial expressions, they go together, right? Because you cannot just say, I agree. I totally agree. Yes, you use your approve.
Yeah,
I'm here,
totally
but
agree.
your face doesn't show. So I agree. Yeah. Wow, nice. Facial expression. Yes, I will also talk about it.
So we have 5 minutes or 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left to come back to the main sessions.
Yes.
I already see the room 3. They already had coming back to the main sessions.
Really? Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, so I will broadcast a message.
Maybe games in depth. I think you may also tell her how to do it, like rename herself.
Okay.
Thank you.
talk about?
I would love to hear the voice of TM Dan. Yeah. The sound of voice. Trying to squeeze TM Dan. Okay. It's okay.
So
TM Dan can use his body language only. Yeah. Whoa. Right. So we are going back now to the main room. No more.
yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Lee, is TM Nyanli a new Toastmaster?
Yes, I've been for a long time, but I don't have time to join the meeting. The daily meeting. Yes.
It's okay, but we are so glad that you made it today, right? Tonight. Okay, everybody. Oh, please here. Hi, bro.
So
Our club. Hi, bro. Love. All right, so we are all back, and can you please type your questions, your other questions in the box? Oh, lovely is eating. Okay, enjoy your meal. All right, so I hope that you mentioned with each other why did you give yourself that score, okay? And you keep it like that, and we will practice a lot of, we will do a lot of stuff tonight. Hope that you won't get tired. All right, and later, I hope that your score later is higher than your score now. Okay? Oh, Miss Kim Ngan, you haven't put your score yet. Visao. Okay, maybe now, guys, let us take a picture, okay, with our current scores. Okay, so let's do number 1 because this is the first test, the first rating. Okay, everybody, let's do number 1. I will take a screenshot.
Wait. I need to rename it. Okay.
Fresh look. All right. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, there you go. Oi, 1. All right. So everybody, what have you noticed about me now? Am I standing or sitting down?
You're standing.
Am I?
I don't know. I cannot see it.
That. Or yeah, according to Tina, I am sitting down. You cannot move. Oh, lying down. Oh dear, actually I'm standing up. Yeah, I learned this from DTM Arnie. DTM Arnie said that it's more effective if you stand when you are giving a speech online. Of course, physical meeting, we stand, right? We don't sit down in the meeting room. And then now that we are in lockdown everywhere, guys, from the north to the south. So we still have to continue standing up. Okay? All right? Okay. Now, how do you stand up? That's the first thing that we should do. Do you have your smartphones with you?
yeah.
Smartphone. Okay. So maybe really quick, maybe someone can make a group on Facebook. Sorry, this is abrupt. Okay, but I believe this is the best thing to do right now. You could create a group with us on Facebook, and then you take a picture of your feet and you send it there. Okay, so as soon as you invite me to the group, I will send you a picture of my feet. All right. Yes, the proper standing position. for the men and for the women. Okay, basically, proper standing position for men, you know, you just stand like the same level. Okay, or maybe I should send it to Miss VPE. All right, I will take a picture of my feet and then I will send it to you and you forward it to them. All right, is it okay?
Yeah.
Yes, but please don't laugh or don't post it on Facebook. Okay, so this one is like for men, okay, like a good distance. All right, that's a good distance. I just sent it to you, Miss Nun, Miss Kim Nun. All right, that's for all the male. All right, that's the proper standing position. Okay, but you know what? For females, it's totally different. Why? Because we have to look beautiful even though we are standing for a long time. Okay, here. This is the proper standing position for females, for women. 1 foot forward. Okay, you see the difference? For men, the same level, but for, yes, I have those hearts on my socks. And then for female, you have to stand with 1 foot forward. Why? Because it's a nice poise. Now I am standing up with my 1 foot forward. Okay, you see this? I look at it, right? But let's say I don't stand like that. I do this. Is it nice? Maybe you cannot see. So like this one. You see my shoulders? Not nice. Yeah, you can tell. But if I stand like that, yeah,
Oh,
there's
different.
something
Very
different.
different.
Yeah, different. So when you guys give your speech, number 1 is, yes, very good, Kim Ngun. Exactly. You should find a spot in your room where you can put your laptop, your camera there, and you stand up as if you are in a physical meeting. Okay? Because if you just sit down, when you sit down, guys, you cannot move from the back to the front to do some tricks, you know. Yeah, you cannot do that when you are sitting down. You're limited. But if you stand up like this, you can do whatever. It's like you can mime, you can dance, and you can move forward. Yeah. So like, for instance, this is the farthest, and then middle, and then the front, or you can even, oh my pimples. Okay, so you have freedom when you stand up. So I suggest that all of you guys in Huey Toastmasters should start giving your speeches while standing up. Is that okay? As your homework assignment, I would like the VPE to take screenshots of those participants who are here who will speak in the next meetings in Huey Toastmasters, and make sure that you stand up. Okay? All right. Let's say, for example, Tien Dao Tan will give a speech next meeting in Huey Toastmasters. So I expect you to stand up while giving your speech. All right.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Challenge. I love that. Challenge accepted. Okay, so that's number 1. That's what I've learned from my teachers when I was learning drama. So Tien had a very good question during our breakout session. He asked me, so how long have you been practicing body language? And I said, I'm actually 31 years old now. And I started learning this skill when I was 3 years old. So just count. 31 minus 3. What is the answer? Unmute yourselves. 28, 29, 28. Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
82.
Yeah. So for 28 years, I have been using this. All right. So my trainer in the past asked me, Marian, whenever you give a speech, you have to stand like that. 1 foot forward. Why? Because when you are tired with the other leg, you can just switch. You can just switch with the other leg. Yeah. And it doesn't, Miss Universe. Yeah. Miss Universe, they don't slouch. So for instance, Miss Vietnam. And then you have your pose there, right? But Miss Vietnam doesn't stand like this. This one is not nice, okay? It seems, yes, you see me as confident, but actually the way I stand here is terrible, okay? But this one has a different poise or different effect, right? For the guys, make sure that it's not too far from each other. You're not gonna split, okay? And it's not too close with each other either, all right? Make sure that when you stand up, guys, for the men, okay? Make sure that, let's say, a mouse can pass through in the middle, okay? So that is it. The standing position, the proper standing position. And maybe later you can take a picture of yourselves, of your feet, and then you send it to Ngan, and then Ngan will just send it to me. Okay, that's number 1. So number 2 is, okay, well, the topic is move with meaning. With meaning. What does it mean? When you move, you don't use your hands like this every time. So there are speakers, when they speak, they use their body language like this. Their actually body language is your hands and your arms. Okay, everybody, can you say hands? Show me your hands, everybody. Hands are very good. Hands. Then your arms. Yes. So in doing speeches online, we have to bear in our minds that our stage is this big only. All right, that rectangle there. So you should learn how to maximize it. Okay. Well, I studied bachelor in special education and I learned how to do sign language. We use sign language with people with hearing impairment. They cannot hear nor talk. So what they do is they translate, or they have a sign for each word. So for example, hi. And then I also learned Vietnamese sign language when I came to Vietnam. So how do I communicate with people who have hearing impairments here? So I said, you, khỏe không? So, you, healthy? Yeah, because they translated it in a different way. So actually in America, and hi, or hello, all right? But in Vietnamese, it's different, like em khỏe không? Anh khỏe không? Okay? And then when they clap, they do this. So for those people who have hearing impairments, they actually convert each word into a sign, okay? Because of course, they have to do that so that we can understand them. But us, Toastmasters, we don't have to do that. Okay, so for instance, you say, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. No, we don't do that. We don't emphasize every single word when we give speeches. Okay, So make sure that you understand the basic, which is just to move with meaning. Right? Move with meaning. All right, everybody, please type in the box. Move with meaning. Go. We will award the first one who can type with correct spelling. Wow, exactly. Very good. Yes. Tina, was it Tina? All right. So, Miss VPE, can you please take note of the fastest responder? Okay. The fastest responder will get an award from me later. Okay, maybe monetary, because we don't have Grab food, right? Okay, so that's it. Move with meaning. So we began with our proper standing position, okay? And then now that we are doing our meetings online, you have to practice in front of your camera. You know what? On Zoom, there's a trick there. I haven't told anybody about this yet. Oh, wait, those masters first. Okay. Now, can you check out the arrow? Arrow up
This share screen
beside the stop video. There's an arrow,
of video. Okay.
and then can you go to the choose video filter?
Okay.
All right. Okay. You know what? This is what I do just to make sure that I am looking into the camera.
Okay.
For instance, on Zoom, there are so many big people, right? Like DTMs, a lot of like senior,
Professional.
and I don't want to look at their eyes. I just want to focus on my performance sometimes.
You,
When I look at their eyes,
you have a mirror or something?
oh, when I look at their eyes, it makes me get distracted with my speech. So I don't. So what I do is this. I hide. I cover them. But I put my camera, the filter, in the middle. All right. I will send the picture to your VPE. Okay. And I hope that she would send it to you guys. Okay. Hold on. Let me just. This is a trick for you not to see others while you are speaking. Yeah. All right. I am just actually hiding. I am hiding many of you guys. Don't feel bad. Okay. What I do is I just put this, okay, let me take a picture and then show you.
How
This-
about how about the timer, Maria?
Timer. Oh, I make sure that the timer is there. Yeah, I pin the timer, but then I don't show all of them. I just show, let's say, a few people, and then what I put in front of me is this. Okay, I'll take a picture of it. It's like, okay, that's it. So I put that all throughout the meeting. Yeah, it's a trick for me not to see others, and I just focus on my screen. All right. So that is one of my tricks. And you can try, okay? If it's effective, then you can use it. If not, it's okay. Yeah. But basically what I do is I put the mirror here, the Zoom mirror with the filters and background, yeah, in front of me. And then there, I just speak. Of course, I would see the timer if it's green, yellow, or red already. Yeah, I make sure that I pin it. Okay, so that's a tip for you guys. Okay, and to make sure that you cover the area here. Because sometimes when you just use the gallery view on Zoom, you cannot actually see yourself clearly. Or sometimes when you use the speaker view, I don't use the speaker view. If they spotlight me on Zoom, I still use the gallery plus that mirror to cover all of them. Okay, hope that helps you. All right, so that's it. Okay, so later I want you to send VPE your standing position. Okay, your proper standing position. Good. Now, let us focus on our facial expression. Okay, you know, body language and facial expression, they go together. They're like twins. Okay, so when you are happy, okay, everybody, show your happy face. Okay, let's take a picture. Happy face, everybody. Or you can actually laugh. Like, yes, that's right. You know what? When you laugh, of course, your eyebrows go up and then your mouth is big. Okay. And then your eyes follow as well. Usually, when we are happy, it's like, Can you try that one? Yes, exactly. But when we are sad, our eyebrows, they connect. And you see this? So you're sad. Maybe we can use one line. Okay. Do you know the line, she sells seashells by the seashore? Okay. Let's use that line, she, and then at the same time practice pronunciation. Okay. She sells seashells by the seashore. I hope my spelling are correct. Okay, all the spelling there, the words. She sells seashells by the seashore. So let's say, for instance, we say seashells by the seashore with a happy face and excited. So it means your mouth is wider and then your eyes are bigger too. Like, oh, she sells seashells by the seashore. Right? Okay, everybody do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, begin.
She
Shells.
seashells by the
By the
seashore.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Okay, and then now let's switch to sad. When you're sad, your eyebrows are connected, and then your face, your eyes are like, Okay, let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, begin. See. Sorry. Again. One more time. All right, ready? Action. She sells seashells by the seashore. Yeah. Or you can also try to practice without blinking your eyes. Blinking it's just a tiny action, but it has a meaning. So for example, if you're saying something that everybody should listen to, should pay attention to, then you may try not blinking. Yeah. Or sometimes when you nod your head like this, it has a meaning. And then you slowly say the words. All right. So that's it, guys. Facial expression is very important when you do your body language. All right. One of the things that I learned from DTM Arnie is when he said, well, maximize your space. This is your stage. And when you say, for example, you're referring to the past, you can stand here. And then slowly, present. And after the present, you tell about the future. Yeah? So like past, present, future. Or what you can do is from the farthest space that you could go to, okay? So like the farthest, middle, and then the close-up one. All right. It depends on your story. It depends on your story. You don't just dance in your speech. If you are telling about a burial, let's say your dog passed away, you don't just, my dog passed away and I'm so sad. Huh, this is not theater. In theater, we have to extend our arms like this. We can dance, we can twist, whatever in theater, right? Theatrical, theatrical dance. But in speeches, if you're talking about something really important, maybe you can use the middle space here, not the too close or not the too far, maybe the middle, okay? And then you say, I am a Filipino and I love the Philippines. I am a Filipino and around me are the hills that I love. The clear streams and the swaying bamboos. I am a Filipino. All right. So you just stay there in the middle and don't go anywhere else. All right. So make sure that you know your purpose. Okay. The purpose of your speech is, for example, to what? To persuade. If you are persuading in your speech, maybe you can use the middle ground. And then if you ask the last question, would you do it or not? Yeah. So you may move your head closer to the camera. Okay? Yes. Or for instance, your speech is about using your hands effectively. Of course, you do not stay here. Okay, it's too close. Of course, you have to move back and make sure that you can use your hands. Friends, Romans, countrymen, let us come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. You use your hands inside of your space only. Okay? But sometimes you can play. If you are probably sharing a humorous speech, you can actually run like, oopsie, oopsie. Yeah, so whatever, you can do fun stuff there. Okay, so later I would ask you to give a speech. We will have a table topic session and you have to apply whatever you have learned from here. Okay, so now I would like you to go to your breakout room, okay, and practice with each other how to, practice, what do you call this one? You move your muscles on your face. Okay, how? Okay, this is a bit awkward, guys. But if you are beautiful no matter what. Okay, don't be scared. Like, oh my goodness, I would do that. Maybe I would look like a fool or I would look ugly. Don't worry. Your mom tells you you are beautiful, you are handsome, and believe in it. Okay, believe in your mom. All right, so facial exercise. I call this facial exercise. Before I go to competitions, I do this. Yes, it's awkward, right? It's so funny, but try it. Maybe you haven't done it for 20 years or for 30 years now, but it's a good practice to loosen up your muscles. And at the same time, it will help you pronounce the words properly, correctly. Okay, so don't be shy. It's okay. You meet your teammates, all right? And then you practice moving your muscles, your facial muscles, and then your eyebrows, your eyes, maybe you can, yeah. All right, for 1 minute only. The master for 1 minute.
What do we do now?
Hello there.
Hello anh Phước. Hello anh Đình. Can you turn on the camera?
I have a camera, but I will buy it next year.
Next year. So how can we use our facial expression?
Sorry, but I'm learning in COVID-19.
Okay.
You wanna with me? I have to go to hospital next week. So I am just drop by your our meeting to learn something, but someone invite me into the room. Who invite me into the room?
It's me, dude. I'm host. Em hỏi tí này, chị Marian nói gì? Anh nói mình vào breakout room làm gì mọi người à? Em quên mất luôn.
Oh my
Tập
God.
facial express.
Tập facial expression.
Với cả là chị có nói là chúng ta nên luyện tập cơ mà giống như lúc là chị làm khuôn mặt rất ugly. Ok, nhưng cái nữa hãy làm riêng tư nhé.
To impressing nè. No.
Ok, chắc là tập cái seashell, by the seashore.
She's so
Nói vậy là cười lên, happy lên. Ok. Định trước đi. Định đâu được. Cáp á.
Không có mic nè, mình không có mic nè.
anh Miu.
Đang ưng có cà phê.
Chị ơi, mình còn 30 giây nữa.
Để chị là happy của em là buồn.
Ok, còn Định là chi? Anh Định là chi? Anh Định ngạc nhiên đến, anh Định ngạc nhiên đến surprise. Ok, một. Anh này chị nói em chứ, anh này em làm chứ.
Em
Buồn
là
à?
sẽ
Ok. Một.
seashell by the seashore.
Làm răng được buông à?
Cậu may lại mắt sâu xuống. Rất là khó luôn.
Seashells at the seashore.
Seashell by the seashore. I don't but at that time, what I
Oh my
feel-
gosh, seashell at the seashore.
Khó quá.
Là cái mặt buông khó ấy. Khó.
Em biết diện đó luôn.
Sao như chị còn nói đến cái tip mà không chợp mắt đúng không?
Seashell.
Tina nhân
Định làm đi. Tập xong
Đó. Định ngồi chống tay vào cằm, nhìn vào khoảng xa xăm.
Định. That one is 3. Okay.
Like that.
just like that.
Because of the position of your camera. Of course, other people cannot see your neck. So adjust it in a way that we can all see your face, your neck, your shoulders, and you are in the middle of the screen.
Yes.
So that whenever you do your gestures, make sure that your hands are high enough. One day, it's not one day, huh? Not one day.
Yes.
3 days.
So you also have to mind, to be careful when you speak, okay? You have to match what you say to yourself. And one day. Yeah. So day one, did this, I did that. Day two, I did this, that, whatever. And then 3. Yeah. One thing that I learned from sign language is when you do hand signals, difference number 1, you find a spot in your room where it's less distracting. So here you see I have the frame, I have the curtain. It's not visible, right? So you have to move it here. You see? It's clearer. Yeah. Because the space behind is white. It's a white wall. Correct? You also have to pick which finger or hand you're going to use depending on your background. Okay? So for instance, day 1, day 2, day 3. Okay? It's not like, for example, you move your hand like this. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Not, you have to hold it there. Okay? Don't move your hand. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Okay? Because if you do this, day 1, day 2, day 3, and then your audience eyes are like, ah.
Too fast.
So be careful of those small details because they mean a lot. What else? Okay. Do not use a lot of fingers or like hand gestures because they might be offensive for other people. This approved is okay for Asians like us. It's everybody thumbs up. But you know what? In other countries, thumbs up is a no-no. It's not good to use thumbs up. And do not point. For example, you are so mean. No. When you point, so for instance, you move back and then when you introduce somebody, then you use your hand. Just like for instance, in hotel, in hospitality, excuse me, washroom. And then the staff would say, oh, there. And then you no. In hotel and hospitality, we don't use our point finger. All right. We say, oh, this way now. This way, sir. Okay. The same in public speaking. Do not use your point finger. Yeah, do not point. What else? Okay. So if your hands, let's say, are tired and your speech is very serious, then you can just put your hands, your arms on the side. Yeah. But make sure that when you stand, your shoulders are up. And then hands on the side. Do not put your hands inside your pockets. Because if you do, it would look like this. No. Miss Universe, it's okay, right? This is Miss Universe. Yeah, it's totally fine. But then, let's say others, it's a bad habit when you put your hands inside your pockets. You see your arm here? Yeah. Come down. But if you put your arms on the side, yeah, confident. Of course, before you speak, you have to check your microphone. You have to come to the meeting earlier. Let's say you talk to the Zoom master. Like, hey, Zoom master, can you please check my microphone right now? Yeah, just check it. You know, in our microphone here, we have a lot of options like microphone array, microphone HD from the webcam, same as system or headset. You have to check the best one before giving a speech. So let's say you ask your VP, can you please come earlier so that I can check my microphone with you? Okay. You know, in real contest, I do pick my own microphone. How? Here. there's an MC in the event, right? MC. You know what I do? When I joined contests in the past, let's say my school asked me to represent our school in the higher level contests, because we had a lot of acting contests, like speeches as well. And it was a physical meeting, like you stand on stage and then thousands of people are listening or watching you, right? So what I did, I asked the MC, like, hey MC, can I borrow your microphone? Because I already heard that the sound was good, right? So I also want to have that sound, the same sound as you. So may I borrow your microphone? And then the MC would say, okay, go ahead, you borrow my microphone. For him, it's totally fine. He doesn't care. But I cared for my sound. The same thing when you do Zoom. You ask somebody to check you on the other end if your microphone is great or not. Yes. So what else? When your hands are not doing anything, do not put them inside your pockets. Or do not scratch. Oh my goodness. Have you ever done that? Like this part, you're so itchy that you really need to scratch it during your speech. No. In real contests, not online, my coach warned me, even it is very itchy, never scratch it in front of thousands of people. Okay. Oh, look at this. For instance, I do my speech and then I scratch. Okay. Look at me. I am a Filipino and I love the Philippines. I am. Oh dear. As for you, it's okay. Maybe. But how many pairs of eyes are looking at you? Oh my goodness, if there are 100 participants, 200 eyes are looking. Oh dear, no. So it's not a good habit to scratch. Even it's very itchy, never scratch. But if you are very creative and you cannot really handle it, okay, let's say this part is itchy, and then it comes to your speech that, oh no! So you say itchy, and then you do this, it's better. I mean, maybe you would feel better, right? But you have to match it together with your words, okay? Or maybe you could, oh no! At the same time, you're like scratching or, touching it a bit, so that the itch would go away. Right? I did it once. Oh my goodness. That was a high level already in the Philippines, like a regional contest. And I think my forehead at that time was so itchy. Like, oh no. So it matched with the oh no, and then I scratch it at the same time. But my mom would tell me like, hey, Marianne, you scratch your head. It was not in the speech. Actually, in giving speeches at Toastmasters, nobody knows our lines, right? Nobody knows our script because they don't hold a copy. But in the past, when I joined in some contests or in speech contests, the judges had the script. And you really have to say every single word in the script. So the script should match your words. But in Toastmasters, we can ad-lib. We can say other lines, especially they're needed. Okay? Yeah. What else? Other things. One more thing. You can also use body language when you forget your lines. In Toastmasters, when a first timer gives an icebreaker, of course, it's their first time to give a speech. And maybe they forget their lines because They try to memorize. They try to learn by heart every single word. You don't have to do that. You only have to understand your speech and you have to know the outline only. Okay? I do not memorize my speech now that I'm Toastmasters because the judges don't hold a copy. Yeah, they won't disqualify me. But when you do your speeches and let's say you forget your point, number 2, what are you going to do? You can actually use your body language. How? So for example, you're standing here and then you are already giving your second point, okay? You're done with your introduction, your first point, and now second point. So that was my first point. And suddenly you forgot your second point. So how are you gonna manage that? Are you gonna say, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my second point? What are you gonna do? And then there is your second point. So you can actually move from the back and then you exactly. My second point is, okay? So I actually did that at Danang Toastmasters and nobody knew that I forgot my second point or even your conclusion. So for example, you're done with your introduction, your 3 points, and then now your conclusion. And let's say your conclusion is breakthroughs break you for good. Yeah? Okay, I'll do that one. So, and those are my 3 points. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so while I was saying the ladies and gentlemen, I was actually trying to remember my conclusion. Okay, does that make sense to you guys? Yeah. You know, write this down. Make beautiful mistakes. Make beautiful mistakes. They will never know. So for example, you're already happy in that scene. Exactly. Very good, TM Tina. So you are already happy. And then suddenly you forgot your next word or your next point. So like you're happy, right? Like, you know, that was so cool. You can actually just continue laughing while trying to remember your next line. Okay? Yes. Make sure that they connect. Second, let's say you're afraid and then you forgot your next line. It's like, guys, I was so scared. And when I saw it, I saw. So like, I saw. That was my time to think. You repeat and then there you go. Okay? So when you're happy, you connect it with, of course, a happy expression to buy some time. Okay? When you are sad, but you know what, guys? My dog died. Of course, I cannot remember the next line. So I just... Okay, well thinking. And when I move down, then yeah, I move up again. Okay?
Maybe when you look down, you can look at the script.
Exactly, you have your script here. Yeah. Okay, good, very good. So far, do you have questions? Make sure that you use your space well. You use it creatively, okay? You can actually do this. Or you can, for instance, you are drowning in a pool. Like one day, we were playing outside the yard and outside, whatever. And then we went to a swimming pool and suddenly somebody pushed me. All right, and then you're drowning. Oh, glug. Yeah, so you can use your camera. Actually, this is the time that we can be more creative with our speeches, right? You know, the world champion, one of the world champions, he used his camera effectively. Like he stayed here. Yeah. So maybe you can also play with your camera, like, you know, you can use this part here. We actually name it heaven, man, earth. You know that? Heaven is the top, man is in the middle, and then earth is the lowest. So for example, do heaven, man, earth. Okay? So heaven, man, earth. That's it, guys. So the bottom line here is use your movements with meaning. Okay, move with meaning. And those tips, whenever you forget your lines, you know what to do. One of my trainers said, Marian, whenever you forget your line later, so for example, you're doing this. Oh no! And make sure that your hands, like the tip of your hands, have expression too. So for example, you see, like, there are expressions here, right? Fear. But it's not like, I'm so scared. Different, right? This one and then this one. You see, this one doesn't have any meaning. Like, what are you doing with your hands? Okay, but if you do this, you see, it adds to the expression. Yeah. And make sure that there are no extra gestures. Those gestures that are not included in your speech, please do not include, especially like the cleaning of your nose, like this one. No. Or let's say fixing your hair in front. Oh my goodness. No, you fix your hair beforehand. If possible, if you're actually giving a speech, you make sure that your hair is tidy, and then this part here is clear. Because if your hair is like a lot of bangs, let's say you have your bangs, and then before the contest, you fix your bangs. Oh no, it's not nice. All right. For those who are wearing eyeglasses too, there are some extra gestures there. So for example, ladies and gentlemen, point number 1, you move your eyeglasses either this way, you move it, right? You adjust it, or this. Number 2, and ladies and gentlemen, no! Any questions, everyone? Practice. Yes.
This Mr. Marian, is there any sources for us to obtain materials about body language? For example, if we want to, I've read somewhere that if we want to express anger, we clench our fist. We want to say no, we do it like this. We do it like this, or stop, you do it like this. But some people just don't know those common movement.
Okay.
So is there any source that we can find those kind of things?
I believe there are a lot on the internet, all right? But then, as for me, what I use when I say not, in oration and in public speaking in the past, my trainer taught me this: not. Can you do it, everybody? Not. So now that we are in front of the camera, you're on cam, then you have to adjust it. In the past, when I did it, it was like this. And I'm not. Okay, like diagonal. not. But in front of the camera, of course, you have to adjust it and then not. Not. Yeah, that's number one. Number two is you can just say not. Your eyebrows and then your head. Not. Or no way. All right, you show it there. So you can do this for not, or you can do both, not or not. Like both your head and your hand, not. Or let's say when you earlier you said stop, so like stop or stop. Stop. You can play with your camera actually, which is effective. Stop. Stop. Yeah, I think this one, right? Stop. Well, you can play with it, okay? As long as it's not distracting. What else? Or maybe you can just say, let's say you show it on your face like, no. Yeah. Okay, well, the internet has a lot of stuff, has a lot of materials, but you still have to check whether you are capable of doing that or it's culturally okay in Vietnam. Because, for example, when other public speakers would say, well, for yes, you can do this, right? Yes. But for other cultures, this symbol is not okay for yes. It's not good for yes. It's disrespectful for them. So you check with your culture and with your speech, with your lines, if they match or not. Okay? Yeah. Very good question, Miss Quinn Hung. Anyone else? I think it's better if you ask me. Okay. Do you have any tips to acknowledge your body language while you are too focusing on your speech? Do you have any tips to? Oh, sorry. You mean that tips to acknowledge my body language while you are too focused on your speech? So I think what I do is I put that screen in front of me and then I just focus there. And when I focus there, I do not look around. I just focus on that square. I don't even look at my camera because, when I look at the screen and look at my camera at the same time, I cannot see my face. So it's like I'm looking into the mirror. Yeah, as for me, it helps a lot. Other people, they say that you have to look into the camera lens all the time while you are performing. But you cannot see if you fit or not, right? Make sense? Yeah, for instance, now I'm looking at the camera. I am a Filipino and I love the Philippines. You see, I am using my hand, but it doesn't show. But if I am looking into the Zoom mirror, just like I showed you before, yeah, I sent to Kim Ngan, you can move your hand closer because you have the space and you can see yourself performing. You may try that and let me know. How about in the real stage? Not on, well, on real stage, what I do is I practice in front of the mirror. Other people or other trainers, they say that when you practice in front of the mirror, let's say you're trying to improve your confidence and you practice in front of the mirror, it's not a good solution. Yeah. But if you want to see the details on how you perform, if it's good or not, if it's suitable to your speech or not, then I think it's best to use the mirror. So for me to check all the details of my speech, if it's really effective to use this. So there are times that we say this, and that, right? Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. So you see, I use this, that, not. And there are other speeches like, I indict the Spanish encomenderos for inventing taxes impossible to bear. I indict. See, I only do this when I say indict. Yeah.
Okay, I have a questions. So you said that we shouldn't emphasize every movement, right?
Mhm.
So when the movement is not focused, what should we do with our hands?
Very good question. Well, in presentations, what we do with our hands is we make a diamond, right? Usually, before giving a speech, there's a diamond here. Yeah, diamond, not a heart, okay? Diamond. Oh, one of my students did this one. This one, teacher? Oh, no. The other way. All right. Yeah. So make a diamond. Let's say you are speaking in front of many people, and then you have your, proper standing position. Actually, in presentations, other people do this, the diamond. But as for me, just put your hands on the side. If your hands are not gonna emphasize something, then put them on the side only. Okay? Not in front. Or in hotel and hospitality, they do this. They clench, right? And then they put it in. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Yeah, they do that. But in speech, put them on the side. And then when it's time to use it, no. So if you use one day here, make sure that you use the other ones here as well. But you see, the background here is not good. You cannot see my fingers unless I, move forward. But you have to choose the spot. So I choose this spot instead. One day, to the second day, third day. You see, I use my finger, and at the same time, my eyes and my eyebrows, they follow, right? Facial expression and hand gestures, they have to match. It's not like one day, no. Or you do like this. One day, they don't match, all right? So they have to connect like this one. One day, you see, one day. Hop, yeah, match. Okay, other questions, very good, TM Queen. Love it. Okay, maybe I would ask questions from Mr. Nian, TM Huang, anybody? Mr. Tian.
To unmute yourself.
After 2
I
minutes,
haven't
we
got
have
any
the practicum, okay? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Tian, go.
I haven't figured out questions for you, but maybe in the practice time, if I figure out, I will ask later.
Okay,
Okay.
good. I'll expect that. Good. All right, do we need to have a break? What about you guys? Oh, here. How do you know when you are using too much gestures and it's kind of distracting? You know what I do this? Of course, number one, to check all the details of my gestures, I use the mirror. Okay, when I am in the bathroom, doing my facial care. So I pretend that I speak in front of the camera or in front of the people. Yeah, mirror, big mirror. Hi. Yeah, so I do that. And then I perform my whole speech. Then I realize I do too much of this. maybe I should remove the others and just emphasize 1 or 2 and then 3. You know, like 1, 2, 3. And not, for example. So for not, you can use not, or not. That is fine. Okay, 3 tips for you guys. Another thing is I record myself on Zoom. Have you done that before? You just go to your Zoom account and then just stay there alone and you press the record button. And then there you could see whether your eye contact is good or not. I did that once. I memorized about dreams. Later I will send it to you guys. All right. So what I did was first try practice on Zoom recording. Okay, I recorded my speech, and then I was only looking into the lens all throughout. Ladies and gentlemen, blah 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 blah, and then that ends my speech. Okay. Then I turned off or I pressed the stop button on Zoom. And of course, I got the recording. And then I checked it like, if I look at the lens, I cannot see my body language if they fit into the, the video or not. So second try, okay, I recorded myself again on Zoom. At that time, I was just looking in the middle. Even though I was recording it, of course, I can only see myself, right? But I still have that small square with the filters. And then I was looking at myself because I don't know why, but if you have that here in the middle, it seems like your eye contact is also in the middle. You may try that later, okay? So that's what I do. Let's say, for instance, last time I did the Toastmaster of the Day for the COT. Remember that? The COT training? You just didn't know that I had that small screen in front of me so that I could check that my eyes were in the middle, not too high or not too low. Okay, how to attract people's attention if they're not paying enough attention on the speech? Wow, such a very good question. Well, I did this once or many times with Danang Toastmasters when we did the offline. How to attract people's attention if they're not paying attention. But of course, number one is you have to have a catchy introduction. Catchy introduction, okay? You have to prepare that beforehand, okay? You know what I do? In the past, when I joined in some contests, my coach told me to do the proper standing position first, okay? Check the mic. How did I check the mic? Or I did this, I snapped. Then somebody in the audience was doing this. So I did this one. Or sometimes I just tap, one tap. This is physical meeting first, okay? Physical, the offline. So proper standing position, check the microphone, one tap or snap. If you can hear the sound, then it's fine. And then you look at the left, this one. You know, this line here, until here only. So for example, I do this. So I look from left to right. And I was checking whether they are ready to listen or not. Okay? But here online, it's tricky because you have to just look from here until here, like a short distance only, right? Very short. But in real meeting, what I do is I look from one corner to the other corner. Yeah? I do not do like this. That's what other people do. It's like it doesn't have any meaning. Yeah. What is the meaning behind that? Like looking left, right, and center is for you to check whether they're listening or ready to listen or not. Yeah. So basically, let's say I would say again the speech that I love the Philippines. So like proper standing position, hands on the side, okay, and then shoulders don't slouch, straight, smile, okay, and do not begin yet. Do not start speaking when your audience is not yet ready to listen. And this is also one way of catching their attention. So, for instance, they say, our second speaker is Toastmaster Marianne. Breakthroughs break you for good. Breakthroughs break you for good. Toastmaster Marianne. So, what I would do, I will not speak right away, but I would do like this. And then begin. Yeah. You see, when you do that, silence, like 1001, 1002, 1000. People would think that, look at that. Look at her. She cannot remember her lines. Yeah. But actually, you are gaining their attention. Yeah. So that's how I attract people to listen to me. Sometimes I pause. And then, I do some funny gestures that are also related to my speech. Yeah. Anything else? Oh no, are we over time already? My goodness, tell me, guys. It's 20:30 already. Oh no. What time is our presentation? So, are you guys ready? Let's do a quick table topics. All right. And then make sure that you stand up. Strong. Stand up. And then use your body language effectively, okay? 1 minute only. All of you will answer for 1 minute, okay? I will prepare the questions. I will use the bamboozle. Have you used that before? Bamboozle? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. All right. So everybody, let's have a 2-minute break. 2-minute break. What you're gonna do during this break is you find a spot in your house where you can mount your camera and then you can stand there. Okay? Yeah, so that we can see if ever you can use your body language or not, and then we will have the feedback time. Okay? See you after 2 minutes. Hi, everybody. So, have you found a spot? By the way, could you please make me a co-host, or could you let me share my screen? We have 8 people here, so we have 8 minutes only, okay? Okay, everybody. It's okay. All right, so I think I will just ask you the question. Actually, get my questions here. Let me just show you quickly. By the way, TMTN, would you mind making me or letting me share my screen? Thanks.
Okay, can you share the screen now?
Yes, I can. Thank you, TMTN. So, TMTN, how could you speak then? How could you answer your question? Sign language. Okay. So you guys, all right. Now Bamboozle is not working. Maybe there are some bugs there. I will pick the questions here, okay? All right. Yeah. Just to show you where I got the questions. And then I will say it out loud since this is a table topics. Maybe TM Din will be the timer. Is it okay? Yeah, 1 minute only. 1 minute. All right, TM Din, if it's over 1 minute, I want to be brutal at this time. If it's already 1 minute, you mute the speaker, okay? Just mute. All right. And then maybe if it's 10 seconds, 10 more seconds, let's say if it's 10 more seconds, you just do this, 10. Is it all right? Or would you like to use the screen, the background, the timer background? I'm giving TMBN a hard time. Okay, so yeah, I think that's fine. If it's almost over, you can do this. 10 seconds remaining. And if you're done, just unmute. Just mute the speaker, okay? Mute the speaker. Guys, you will be muted. So please finish. I could use the fingers. Okay, sure. All right, our timer is Toastmaster Din, and the limit is 1 minute only. Okay, 1 minute. I will pick randomly. Okay, TM Queen, are you there? Queen Hung. TM Queen first. Oh, she's still looking
Yeah,
for.
I'm here. But can you just pick somebody out
Okay,
first?
sure. Since we're friends, I will pick someone else. Okay, maybe let's have Toastmaster Tien Dao Tan. TM Tien. Yay! Oh, TM Tien. Oh, where's TM Tien? But he went out. Okay, good. Your question is, what's the most brave thing you've ever done? What's the most brave thing you've ever done?
Okay. Could I have 20 seconds to think about the answer?
No. The time limit is 1 minute.
All right.
Impromptu. Go ahead.
Okay, so the most brave things that I've done is that I leave my city for a day without telling my parents about it. So I would try to escape the normal life with my friends, and I try to hide my parents that, mommy, I said to my mom, I'm going to stay at my friend's house in one night, and in that night, we went to another province. We discovered something else, and that was worth it. And the next morning, I came back to home, and my parents didn't know anything about it. But since then, we have the best memory ever with my friends. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, very good. Nice. So, fellow Toastmasters, you notice Toastmaster Tien, he was using the phone like this, right? Correct? Tien, can you please unmute yourself first? So,
Yes.
oh, for a second. So you use this one. You know what? Others, what they do is this one. Yeah. Can you try? Yes. And one more thing, because of your filter, you know, it's blurry. We cannot see the details of your gestures effectively. So when you give a speech, maybe you could remove that filter and maybe you find another spot where you are not seated close to the door or opposite to the door. Why? Because if somebody enters the door, we will be shocked. Okay, so make sure that your background is a wall. Okay, yes. And then I notice you doing this. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you can check the recording later of this training or workshop. You can check yourself there. You were doing this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But actually, one time is fine. This, that, quick. All right.
Okay.
And another suggestion to make it better, maybe what you call, hello, mom, or you emphasize, or let's say this way. This way is perfect. Why? It doesn't cover your face. Hello? I didn't call my mom. Yeah? Of course, for the ear and for it. That's a phone. Okay? Because if you do this, it's okay, but this one is perfect. Why? People can see your face here, and the hand gesture doesn't block your face. Okay? Right. Very good. Well done.
Thank you.
Yay. Okay, next is TM Huang. Hi, TM Huang. By the way, we
Me?
will pick, Huang. TM Huang. By the way, we will pick the best speaker, huh? Awarding. All right, TM Huang is the second one. TM Huang, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you standing?
Danny?
Yes. You have to stand up. Everybody, you have to prepare, huh? Stand up right away. By the way, when you are preparing for your speech, let's say you decided to stand up, just make sure that you adjust your camera already. And when you stand up, you know, it's smooth. So for instance, you are sitting down, right? Let's say you're sitting down. And then when you stand up, make sure that, you know, your camera can still cover the area. Or if not, you have to tiptoe so that you can be higher. Or you wear shoes inside the room to make you look higher or taller. Okay, wow, that's perfect. Very good. All right, TM Huang. Yes. So you see TM Huang's microphone is already on, right? That's good.
I'm ready.
Very good. Toastmaster Huang, your question is, where do you like to go when you want to be by yourself? Where do you like to go when you want to be by yourself?
Your question is, where do you live when you by yourself, right?
Where do you like to go?
Okay.
Where do you like to go when you want to be by yourself?
Okay. I think this is a good question for me because I'm a love to travel, and the place I want to go is have a lot of place, as you see, and in Vietnam have a lot of fantastic to go, and I want to go Đà Lạt. Yeah, the weather is very suitable for me with weather cold, and it's very nice and have a lot of flowers to see you. If you go there, it's very nice season. Yeah, that is a good place for you to go, and especially you can go with your couple, your partner. Exactly. Yeah, that is a good place I want to live in there.
Wow, thank you, Tian Huang. All right, everybody, did you pay attention to her gestures, to her body language? At first, she was holding her what? Her microphone. Yes, if you join table topics and you are using those earphones, maybe minus points for you, Tian Huang. You can try removing them and just use your device's microphone without using the earphones or the headphones. If you need to move it, yeah, I think that is better. That is better. But you may also try removing it later. If the sound is, or maybe now you can try. Can you try removing it for them? Can you remove your earphones from your laptop or from your phone?
No, my laptop is not good for it. I don't use phone.
Okay, okay, all right. But then you may find another type of microphone. Or what you can do is you can clip. Yeah, you can clip it here so that you don't have to hold, right? Okay, try. Can you speak now? Hello?
Yes, I can speak. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. Perfect. So you insert it inside of your top or your shirt. That's a trick. Okay. So for those who are using earphones, please do not hold your microphone because it doesn't help your speech. And at first, Tian Huang was placing her hand here because of the mic, right? And of course, if your hand is here, you cannot use your hands properly. You only have one hand for the gestures, and it's not effective. All right? So remove this, clip your microphone here, but then you don't say like this. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My answer is like you move your mouth close to the microphone. It's okay. We can hear you even you don't move it close. All right. So that's it. And at the end, she did this. You can go. You can go out. Okay, you can do that one. All right. Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Tian Huang. Nice.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Wow, Tian Huang has another meeting. Oh, sorry that we're over the time. So I want to respect all of you guys with your time. And maybe we can have one more contestant. Is it okay? One more, and then we vote for the favorite speaker. Okay? Maybe let's have TM Gain. Hi, TM Gain. Gain Sindel.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
You are number 3, okay? 3 TM Gain. Basically, we have 3 contestants, okay? Number 1, TM Tien, number 2, TM Huang, and number 3, TM Gain. And Madam VPE, kindly help me make a survey. We will vote for the best speaker who used body language effectively. All right? Okay, TM Gain, your turn.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
All right, you may stand now. Okay. Yeah, you can do
Okay.
it. I will say your question soon. All right.
Okay.
Okay, you have 1 minute to speak. Your question is, who is the funniest person you know? Who is
Oh.
the funniest person you know?
Oh my God. Okay. I am a fancy girl, so the person funniest I know is me, and I can make some noise in my party or my friend party, and I can make oh my God. Uh-oh. So I have a little bit sliced. Oh my God. Okay. So I can bring my my powerful to everyone around me, and so
All right, it's all right, TM Gain. Hey, everybody, give her a big round of applause. Nice. All right, so it's all right. There are times that even me, I cannot answer some questions and I feel nervous. Okay. Yes. Yes, TM Ngan. And by the way, before, sorry. All right, there you go. My answer is direct. We are actually communicating. Okay. All right, really quick, really quick.
Number 2.
Okay, I think we can make both. Both.
Okay.
So we will pick actually the most proactive one, the one who was able to reply right away, the fastest responder. That's the proactive participant in this workshop. And the second award is the best speaker who was able to use body language. All right, so we're giving 2 certificates. Sorry about that, Madam Vivi. Okay, good. So Gain, it's okay. You know, when I first started public speaking, I forgot my lines too. And you know what I did? I was even worse. because I called my mom. I was already on stage. I think I was 5 years old when I competed in a big competition in the Philippines. I was wearing leaves and I said, yes, I will do it. I will do it. And then suddenly I forgot my line. I was like, Mom, I forgot my line. So I called my mom. Oh my goodness. My mom was like, oh my goodness, covering her face. And when I went down the stage, she was like, why did you call me? Next time, do not call my name. So it's all right, TMJ. Oh, thank you. Right, basically, before you speak, make sure that you know where to stand. And when you stand, you don't have a lot of space here, all right? Or behind. Make sure that it's just right. So practice with your camera, okay? And make sure that your background is not a door. Okay, you move somewhere else. It should be a wall. Because you know what? If you put your chair right in front of the Niavesin, yeah, and then let's say your mom or your whoever in your family is, has this towel here and it's like, oh my goodness, your family member will also be in our meeting. Yeah, so be careful with your background as well because it may interrupt you. Okay, here we have the best speaker and then the most proactive participants. Well, thank you so much, VP. All right, everybody, yes. Oh, let me just check quickly. So I think, Madam VPE, we can just send it to the group. Right. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Wow, everybody, it's time to vote. All right, so when you're done, can you please type done? Done, 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 done. All right, so now I will give back the time to our VPE to announce the winners. All right, maybe we can begin with the most proactive participant.
All right, guys, we have the most proactive participants right now. And who do you think will win the award? Ooh, please type the name of the most proactive participant in the chat bot. And if you had the right answer, we will have a small gift for you. Please type, everyone. Well, the most proactive participant go to TM TM Tina, please unmute yourself. TM Tina, you have won the prize.
Wow.
Congratulations. Everybody unmute yourselves and say congratulations, TM Tina.
This is the first time I got the
Congratulations.
certificates from the Toastmaster, to be honest.
Aww. Even though she doesn't show herself, but she's the most proactive. Wow, amazing. Congratulations. You will receive a gift from me, okay?
Okay.
I will forward it to your VPE and then your VPE will send it to you, all right?
All right. Thank you. And I got as I remember, I got a gift from you as I am the fastest reply or something, right?
Yes. Yeah. The fastest responder is the most proactive one.
Okay, so I got 2 gifts, right?
2 gifts. Thank you. Thank you.
Marian.
All right. Back to you, TMPN.
Yeah. So next award, I want to invite our today, TM Kim Ngân. So we'll award the prize, the best speaker. TM Kim Ngân, please unmute yourself.
Okay, so wow, maybe you will be surprised with the result. So what is who you guess the best speaker? Maybe Thomas Thanh Tiến or Thomas again or Thomas Hoang. And the best speaker is Thomas Thanh Tiến.
Congratulations. What can you say?
Yeah, I was very surprised because I told this to TM Kim Ngân. So I told to award myself. So yeah, very surprised, but thank you everyone for voting me. And that's why I will try better to apply all the advices you gave me today. And I think the next will be on the next level. Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations. Okay, now everybody, it's time to give yourself another score. Okay, you see your name there has 3 underscore and then your name. Now you put another number. Let's see how you have improved. Let's say we can do 3, 2, 4. Yeah. Don't be shy. You can put 6 if you want. Oh, wow. 3.999. So from 3 plus TM Din. And what about TM Gain? Oh, 2 to 3. Okay. Oh, so you improved 1 point. Oh, that's fine. TM Tina, what about Infinity? Oh my goodness. I love that. Okay, wow, everybody. So I hope that you learned something from this workshop, mini workshop actually. And do you think that I answered your questions?
Yeah. Very
Good. Okay, great. So what did you expect earlier? Did I meet all of your expectations? Beyond. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Well, guys, thank you so much for this. It's a lovely weekend with you. And I hope that we could have more workshops in the future. All right. We can collaborate even more. So, yeah, keep on just continue on using your movements as long as they have meaning. Okay. And then you match them with your facial expressions. And don't forget to smile. All right. Yeah. Everybody, thank you once again. Thank you, VPE Kim Ngân. I know we are behind the time already, but then let's take a group picture. The last group picture. with our current scores. What should be number 2? Okay, 1, 2, 3, small. All right, there we go. Yay, Infinity TM Tina. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Yeah.
Bye, thank you TM.
Thank you.
Hey, đi cẩn thận nha. Đi ngủ ngon.
ngủ ngon everyone, ngủ ngon.
Everybody, bye.
Tạm biệt chị Marian.
Bye, Kim Ngân. See you.
See you.
Chị Ngân ơi, đợi chứ em gửi recording qua cho chị đúng không? Chị Ngân bye.